and a very good morning, good afternoon. Welcome along to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. Thank you for joining us this Tuesday. I hope your day is going well, and I hope you are enjoying everything that Members Week has had to throw at you. What you say? Members Week? Didn't know it was Members Week. Yeah, it's day 2. Where have you been? I tell you what, we have had some incredible deals so far, and if you are a Club Inspire member, you are quids in this week. If you're not a Club Inspire member, then you absolutely need to join the club. Really simple to do on our website. It's free to join as well, and as a new member, if you sign up today, you'll get 20% off your first order, and you'll also get 250 points to get you started, to get you getting those discounts straight off the bat. If you are already a club member though, this is amazing, because over the course of the week, we have got the ability for you to get a free gift should you spend £10 or $10. More on that a little bit later on, but the gift changes each and every day. Also, we've got 3 for 2s right across the website as well, on things like adhesives, on cardstock, on your Gemini machine accessories. And as well as that, we have got double points for you as well. So you know that you usually earn at 1 point for every £1 that you spend. Then the great thing is you've got double points. So guess what? Yes, 2 for everyone. So you've got the opportunity here to shop till you drop and move up very, very quickly throughout Club Inspire. So plenty of reason to shop. That's today's free gift as well. So if you spend more than £10 or $10, issue 30 of the Crafters Inspiration magazine, which is phenomenal, with all those free goodies in there as well. More details on that to come a little bit later on, but plenty of reasons to shop with us. And also on products, you're seeing things like extra bonus points, more money coming off. It's definitely a time to be shopping. And over the course of this next couple of hours, during this masterclass, we're going to be featuring flower forming. We have got some incredible deals for you. If you already love your flower forming, you're going to be jumping in and grabbing these items. If you're brand new to it and you've been thinking about popping into doing a bit of flower forming, don't want to spend a huge amount of money, just want to give it a little go, we've got loads of bundles for you on the show as well. So wherever you are within your flower forming journey, you're going to love this next 2 hours. The lady who is going to take you through the next 2 hours is one of my absolute faves. She's here with us, smiling, and she's already been doing some flower forming over there, because you absolutely love it, don't you, Debbie?
You know what? Flowers are my thing, so I love these, and flower forming is the most simplest way of creating flowers that there is out there. If you've never seen flower forming before, you're going to love this show, so make sure you bookmark it and you can watch it back, because we're going to be going through all the different sort of techniques and how we can form them together. But if you are someone that knows and loves your flower forming, then you might be able to get a really good deal on this show. So we've got just some beautiful ones coming up. So whether it be your gorgeous roses, whether you want to make alternative flowers, whether you want your blue poppies, whether you want to make, I mean, look at that headband.
Pretty.
How beautiful is that? But then we've got Christmas flowers. Look at these, your pine cones. We're going to be showing you how to do those. Your Christmas roses, which look incredibly beautiful. You might then even want to decorate your Christmas crackers. I mean, how
I love
gorgeous.
that idea.
How amazing is that, Ben? Such a lovely gift to give to someone. So they're not crackers even, they're napkin holders, yes. But when I see them, I was thinking, oh, they'd be great for Christmas crackers as well. So yeah, we've got lots coming up in the next couple of hours. It's going to be a fun show.
It is going to be fun, and loads of you already in with us. Sarah Brown is in from Melbourne, Australia. Joe and Marie Romero saying good morning, everyone, getting the coffee and ready to watch. How exciting. I love watching you guys, and I like that I get to vote on the cards that are made. Yes, there'll be a big vote coming up later on. Debbie says, good morning, first time viewer. I hope this is worth my time. Well, Debbie Walker, we will do our very best to ensure that this is worth your time. You're going to love it, I'm sure. Wendy's in from sunny Cornwall. Gwen is with us as well. And morning to Susan Todd, who says, I'm supposed to be working. Shh. We'll keep that under our hats. Now, this is going to be an unbelievable show for the fact that we have got so much when it comes to flower forming. What I want to bring to your attention first up, though, is our mega bundle. This is basically where we have popped together a few of the smaller bundles that we've got on the show, done it at an even better price for you, and allowing you to take it all home at a silly low price. This is the flower forming mega bundle, 82 elements in total, 400 stamens and 9 sheets of foam as well. So basically you've got in here your winter foam flowers collection. You've also got in here your spring flower foam collection. You've got your Sarah Signature Rose Garden flower foam starter kit. It's going to be one of those shows. And you've also got your Gemini flower forming die collection as well. It should be £158 or over $200. You're paying £94.98 or $123.44, but then look at the saving that you're making, and if you're platinum, £75.98 or $98.75. An unbelievable buy, and of course it's double points for you as well. So here's the thing, that's £75.98, what's that, 76, so that's normally 76 points, 152 points today if my maths is correct. Seriously, if you've jumped in before and got yourself some flower forming goodies, then this is a great bundle to go for. As I say, we'll break it down for you later on because we have got some smaller bundles, and I'll go through the full bundle in more detail with you in just a bit to show you exactly what you get. But let's have a look at this. If you saw Craig a little bit earlier on Wake Up Call, you'll have seen how easy it is to get making these flowers. But I know our Debbie is uber excited to get making some flowers. So what can you show us over there?
Right, let's start at the beginning. We're going to start off with the Christmas rose. So I've got this one. It's a beautiful die. Now what you're getting in this set is 5 different sizes of the same flower. So we've got these petals, Ben. What we're going to do is I'm going to use my mini. Now most of these dies will fit through our Gemini mini, which is amazing. What I am going to do is I've got a piece of white because it's a Christmas rose, which I generally tend to be white, and then I'm just going to fold that 4 times, so my whole sheet, so that's given me 4 times. I know that will then fit in. Oh, I've put my there we go, take that out. I'm going to pop that into it, and that will just fit the width of there, so it's 3 inches in there. So let's pop in our dies. So I'm going to pop 1 and a smaller one on there. Now the more you cut out, the fuller your flower will be. So it's really just a case of how full you want your flower. So bringing in my mini, even having a mini machine like this, it has the power to cut through 4 pieces at one time, and actually it would do 6. It's just that what happens when you're cutting 6 is it takes a long while to get them apart because it really clamps them together. So for me, the ideal number is 4, which lends your sheets perfectly, because 1 sheet folded twice will create your 4 bits there that will come out. So we've got our 4 smaller pieces. Give them a little flick and a ruffle, and it doesn't matter that you're creasing these because you're not going to leave your petals like this. So anybody that's worked with flower forming foam before, you will know that you need to heat them. Our foam is one of the best on the market, if not the best in my opinion, because it is very good quality. It's great to heat up. You can mold it, so even in your fingers you can stretch it and distort the petal, because that's what we're trying to do. Although that's, you know, we've got a nice petal there. If we layered them up on top of each other, you know, we can create a nice basic flower, but we don't want to stop there. So I'm going to bring these in. Let me just pop my flower dies to one side, and we'll show exactly how we can mold these and get them to shape like a proper flower. So what I am bringing in is an iron. So you might want to watch this where you can see it going onto the iron. I'm also going to bring in a ball tool. So I think they are on the website, but if not, you could, well, in fact, ball tools are the best things that you can use with it, because what you are going to do is just place on your iron, and straight away that's just melting, not melting, it's actually, if I bring this up, we can then see, if you pop those petals together. Now I could have done with bringing that off a little bit sooner, Ben. Maybe my iron was a little bit too hot. I've had it heating up. But I'm folding each petal onto each other, and then I'm like folding them up. And then I'm going to bring in our petal distressor. Now this tool is ingenious.
Finger toboggan.
your finger toboggan.
Finger toboggan? Toboggan.
Yeah, it's just brilliant. I don't know who thought of the idea of this, but it is such a good tool because flowers and petals, they have that crinkling shape, and that's exactly what this does. So I'm going to pop that onto our foam block there, which does come with your ball tools, and just leave that one. And then we're going to just do a few more. So dropping that on and then letting that fall off.
So we have the iron at quite a high heat, don't we?
You can have it at high heat, yes.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have it. And you can use your heat tool. Some people use a heat tool.
Yeah.
It's just a lot quicker to use an iron.
And if you've obviously, because Craig was using his little craft iron he's got earlier on, so there's lots of different ways to be able to do it.
Oh, absolutely, yes. I just think, why go and get a craft iron when you've got a normal iron at home?
Yeah.
Your foam is not going to affect your iron. It won't do nothing to it. It's just there as a tool to heat up.
Yeah, and it's a good thing to do if you're like me and you never use your iron. It's a good thing to use your iron for. If you think, you look at it in the company, you think, what do I use that thing for again? Oh yeah, I could use it for my flower forming. Yeah, I'm terrible for ironing.
So the whole idea of flower forming is to make your petals warm, and when they're warm it means you can mould them and manipulate them easier, because it's not so easy to do if they're not warm. And then the petal distressor, so if I was to do this on the slippery mat then, it wouldn't do it. It would just, I couldn't do it. But because you've got grooves on this and grooves on your mat, it gives you that real distressed petal look, which is just amazing.
Yeah.
So using this just to open them up, and what I'm doing is using my biggest ball tool just to round the inside of those. So I've got 3 petals there, and then what I'm going to do, that's my largest one, I'm just going to take some of my smaller petals, and we're doing it all from scratch, so you can either craft along with us, because it is a masterclass in the flower forming, and we're going to make all the different flowers. So if there is one in particular you do want to see, we'll do our very best if it's on the show to make one. Get
you a question. And also, as it is a masterclass, if you've already done a bit of flower forming and you want to show us your makes, you can send in your pictures to us. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. And also, if you haven't got any pictures, just let us know in the comments if you have been making your flowers, what you've been using them for. Obviously, we think about using them in our card making, but maybe you've made little headbands with them. Maybe, as you were seeing earlier on, you're thinking of using them as little table decorations. Maybe you've just produced your own little bouquet for home decor purposes. Whatever it is, we would love to see your floral bouquets. And just to say as well, Debbie just mentioning about the ball tools, they are available for you on our website as well. The 4-piece set, which these are going to be your friend if you want to get the best out of your flower forming, because you've got a ball on, you've got 2 balls, ball on each end, haven't you?
Yeah.
So 8 balls.
You get a pack of 3.
Oh, pack of 3.
I believe it's a pack of 3.
I thought it was 4. Is it 3 or 4?
I could be wrong. I thought it was 3.
Ah, okay. It's 3.
It's 3, yeah. But can I also point out, if you don't like flower forming, or that it's not something you want to do, you can use these with your everyday flowers, even card. Just use them with your stamping mat. You can use them to mould all your flowers, which are amazing. So there we go. Right, so we've got our flowers. I've just done 5. I always think like an odd number. Now I am going to use my hot glue gun. Again, they're probably on the website. It's my choice of glue because it works really quickly, but please be very careful with it. So the first thing I'm going to do is just put a little globule of glue onto there, and then apply this in the opposite way to that first flower. So just popping it, so we're sort of filling that gap.
Yeah.
And then this one here, I really want to stretch this a little bit more, so I'm just going to warm this up with my fingers, and I'm just going to spread that out a little bit more. And there we go. I mean, that's just going to curl as we put it in, but I just do want to stretch that a tiny bit more. Again, we're going to put our glue in the bottom, and then put in that flower bit again at a different angle. I'm not even worried about pressing that down just yet, because I just want to put all my petals into place. And don't worry about all the stringy pieces with your glue, because that will all, that you can pull them away once it's dry, because, or not once it's dry, once it's set.
Yeah.
And they will just all come away. And then I'm going to pop that in as well. And you can see I'm being very careful because that glue is hot. Then I like to put it on back onto my sponge here, and then I'm going to go in with my smallest ball tool and just push down in the centre.
Okay.
And then what that's going to do, that's going to mould all those flowers and give me a really realistic looking rose. So I'm just taking that off gently because it will stick to the glue. We'll find that ball tool. There we go. And take that out, and that gives us
perfect.
that really beautiful Christmas rose.
Yeah.
So nice and easy. The next thing we're going to do is I'm just going to let me see if I've got some metallics here. I've got some metallic in the pinks. Yep, the stamens. And all I've done is got some jewellery wire. So you don't want the one that's really thick because then you'd need to use one of those clamps. What are those little
the pliers?
Pliers, that's the word. Yeah, you'd need to use your pliers. And I'm just going to poke that through, and even with your glue on, that will then just go through the bottom and pull those through, and then that just gives us, I mean, look at that. It just gives us that beautiful flower. And then you could, I would let that dry, and then what I would do is you can then move all your petals around, manipulate them to where you want to be. But that is the basics for how you do your flower forming foam.
I love it. Do you know what I love most about that as well? Is if you're watching for the first time, like I know we've got a few first-time viewers, and you're thinking, oh, I bet it's difficult to do. Hopefully you've just realised that it is quite a simple process. And do you know what I love about it the most as well? Is you don't have to be kind of that accurate with it, because as we always talk about, you know, there's nothing perfect in nature, is there? And, you know, making the different petals and the different layers of it doesn't matter, you know, how you form it. It doesn't matter, you know, how you use your sort of finger toboggan on it, how it comes out. It's going to be unique, different each and every time. And I think that is the joy of this as well. And not only is that the joy of doing it, but then the joy of being able to create a whole host of different projects, whether it be, as we said, you know, your cards, whether it be table decorations, whether it be things for weddings, whether it be you know, gift ideas, whatever it is. It's a really simple process to get creating these flowers. I love it. It's something definitely that I need to have a go at some point. I know I keep saying it, but I will. Maybe on the next one. Maybe on the next one. Now listen, this is the mega bundle. Details on the screen here of everything that you can get your hands on. But let's show you everything that is in it that makes up your mega bundle. Now, we've got your winter collection, all right. So this features your winter florals. The great thing, of course, with these as well, yes, you're going to be using your flower forming foam in here, but you can obviously use these with your cardstock and your paper as well, should you wish. But look, gorgeous. The great thing again about this is, yes, this is a poinsettia, but if you want to change the colours, you can kind of make whatever flower you want with this, but you get the dies to be able to create those gorgeous poinsettias. Then on top of that, we've got your holly included in there as well. Again, I love the fact that you've got all of the different shapes, and again, the indentation, the actual die itself to create the veins in the holly leaf, and then you've got your little berries included there too. Then on top of that, we have got your autumn leaves. Again, perfect for your autumnal projects, perfect maybe for your harvest cards as well. Love all of those different leaves in there, and a great way to be able to kind of fill out your card projects and your designs. Lovely colours, of course, too. Then on top of that, your Christmas rose. I mean, absolutely stunning. And who's to say, again, that you don't change this up and make your own flower? We're just giving you the suggestions of the different types of flowers that you can create, but you can go on and do your own thing. Absolutely. That is the joy of this. And I think this one is my next favourite, the pine cone. And again, showing you with the dies that you get in this collection, yes, using this foam here, you create an amazing pine cone. I think this is the only set I've ever seen where you get to be able to create that gorgeous little pine cone, but then if you change it up once again, you know, you can create something really very different. So that is the winter foam flowers collection, 27 elements in total here. And the great thing, again, as I've said about that, is that this is kind of dip your toe in the water sort of prices. So £23 or $29 for everybody. If you're a platinum member, that comes down to £18.40 or $23.20. It's a lovely price just to give it a bit of a go. You're not spending a fortune. Believe you me though, once you've got these back and you've had a go, you'll be coming back for more. Double points as well, do not forget. And that price once again allows you to get your free gift for the day too. Now next up, your Rose Garden collection. Again, this features, look at the price on that, by the way. I've just seen the price. £9.58 if you're platinum. $13.15. Wow. You're going to get, I mean, if you want to make foam flowers and you don't want to spend a fortune, then this is the bundle for you, because you're going to get this lovely collection of your dies here, the traditional rose. Perfect gift idea as well. It really, really is. So you've got these gorgeous dies to be able to create those beautiful roses. You're going to get your foam included in here as well. So 9 sheets of the foam available for you too. We've got more foam on the website should you want to stock up, but it's enough to get you started. And you've seen actually with the size of the dies, 9 sheets does actually make you a lot of petals for your flowers. And then you're going to get the all-important stamens as well. So 400 of those stamens included. That really is a bit of a try-me bundle, if you like. If you just want to dip your toe in the water today, then you can grab that. £11.98 or $16.44, and the platinum price on that is $9.58 or $13.15, and of course double points as well for that collection. Next up is the flower forming die collection. We'll show you the actual dies in just a few moments time, the other side of the studio, but I just wanted to show you some finished projects here to give you an idea as to what you do get in this. And this is kind of, as Georgina, our producer, just told me, where it all started. You've got the ability within this collection to get your hands on the lily, the clover and the peony. We'll pop the details up for you in just a second there, and also the doily border included as well. So £29 or $39, that's the full collection. So the 3 different die sets to be able to create your lilies, your clovers and your peonies, and then you've got that gorgeous doily border included as well. Platinum price on that is £23.20 or $31.20, and of course double points available for you on that too. We've got another collection for you as well, which is this one here. It is the main collection, the spring flowers, which comes with the mega bundle. All right, so everything that you're seeing here on the screen is everything that I've just shown you, plus this collection right here. And a few of you, if you saw this on Wake Up Call earlier on, were looking at this and thinking, hang on a minute, what is that stencil for? What is that template for? We'll go into more detail in just a second, but basically, as you can see here, it allows you to make those bigger flowers, those bigger petals, but you're also going to get dies in these collections too. So you're going to get within this collection your pretty peony. You'll also get on top of that your wild poppy. You're going to get on top of that, I mean, this is absolutely stunning, your delicate crocus. You've got your tulip blooms in there as well. And if I can say this correctly, Craig got it absolutely spot on earlier on, your elegant ranunculus. Yes, smashed it. Dies within each of these, and those templates as well to allow you, as I say, just to create those bigger florals. On top of that, you're going to get the template to allow you to create your little florist box. So if you've been looking at the set we've got the other side of the studio there and thinking, what's that elephant's trunk over there? What's that elephant's trunk? That's the template that you've got to be able to create that bouquet for your roses, for your flowers, whatever it might be. So everything that I've just shown you right there is in the mega bundle. Everything that I've just shown you for £94.98 or $123.44. $75.98 is the platinum price, or $98.75 if you want to go for that if you're shopping with us in the US. And remember, it is double points on that as well. If budget stretches today, I think you should absolutely go for that, because you get a little bit of a taste of everything, don't you? You get the spring flowers, you get the winter flowers, you get the rose garden, you've got the original set there as well, you get some foam included too. So I really do truly think that is a lovely, lovely collection to go for. Now, we've got another bundle for you as well, which we featured on Wake Up Call a little bit earlier on, which is the bundle that I have just shown you right there. So the boards that I've just shown you, the Spring Foam Flowers collection, so you have got everything included that I have just shown you. So it's all of those right there. So the boards that I've just gone through with your template for your florist box, but you're also going to get on top of that 2 more of your flowers as well. You're going to get your Hydrangea Garden, And then you're also going to get your vibrant dianthus. The only downside about this particular bundle is we don't have a lot of stock of it. We are down to very low double figures. So if you had your eye on this morning from Wake Up Call with Craig, I will let you know we've got less than 25% of the stock remaining. Reason why? Well, it's a £60 or $75 bundle that you're getting for £42 or $53. However, you're not, are you? Because you're platinum. So that's £33.60 or $42.40, and you're getting double points, and you get your free gift with it as well. What are you waiting for? I think the only problem that you've got today is deciding which one you're going to go for. Are you dipping your toe in the water? Are you going sort of medium size? Or are you going all out and you're saying super size me with the floral flowers? I want it all. Whichever one you want to go for, get it in your basket and take advantage of these deals and double points as well. Get the questions coming in, because as Debbie has alluded to, this is a masterclass, so if you're crafting along with us, get those pictures in. If you've already crafted with your flower forming foam, we would love to see what you've been up to. But if you're new to this as well, do get those questions in. If there's anything that you want to know, then we will get those questions answered over the course of the next hour and a half. Debbie has been busying herself away over the other side of the studio. One question which has just come in, which is always a good one, if people are wanting to get inky with their foam, what kind of ink is the best to use if we're wanting to kind of create our own colours?
So for me, definitely the water reactive. It's the one that will blend beautifully over your foam. So yeah, water reactive ink. So that's what we're going to be using. Yes. So I've just bought in some of the foam from that Sarah collection. You've got that really gorgeous green, and you've got the gorgeous pinks in there as well. So again, I'm going to be using our Gemini Mini. You'll find that most of these will go through it. So if you did want to treat yourself to a Gemini Mini, just to do your flower forming foam, honestly, it will take then no time at all. Yeah. When you think we can put 4 layers, well, up to 6 layers through at one time and get that cut in no time whatsoever, honestly, they're so lovely. I would set aside time to actually make these flowers, because they're the sort of things you'll be addicted to. You could just make them time and time again. They're just a really can we say a mindful to make flowers?
Yeah, I think it is.
Quite mindful to just pop these together. Therapeutic, I think that was the word. Yeah, George just said therapeutic, and I think that was the word that I was thinking about. They're very therapeutic, because we all love flowers. We can always put a flower and things. I always have a thing that if you make a mistake or you put a mucky print on something, add a flower or add a butterfly. Yeah. So you're going to be able to do that. Now, because with no leaves in this collection, I have just took one. These are just from the poppies that we've got on the show. So remember, you do have lots of leaves in all the other sets, so you can mix and match them, and it doesn't really matter unless you're a die-hard flower expert or you're sending them to a flower expert, then I think you'll be okay to just use any of the leaves. So,
and I'm sure even if you did send one to a florist or is it a botanist?
Do you think they would be critical and say,
that's
not the leaves that go with that rose?
Yes, I think I do not accept your gift. I'd like you to take it back and make it properly. I mean, if you did send it to someone like that and they said that, you wouldn't bother sending them anything again, would you not?
No, you probably wouldn't. They'd probably be like, oh, just to let you know, I've just found the flower here. This is the leaves that should go with it. Yeah, you just wouldn't do that to somebody, would you? No. So yeah, that's your warning. Don't do that to anybody.
Yes, if you know your flowers, yeah, just keep stum. Yeah, we're trying our best. We're trying our best.
I don't think I'd have a clue what leaves go with what leaves. Like, I wouldn't have known this leaf come from the poppy.
I'm terrible with
I'm not very good
all
with
things
like that.
flower, and I mean, you should say in my garden. I'm sure we've had this conversation before. I never quite know what I'm supposed to be leaving in when I'm doing the gardening and what I'm supposed to be pulling out. Which is a bit bad, really, isn't it, when it comes to flowers and stuff? Are you into your sort of flowers outside of crafting, like flowers and gardening and stuff, Debbie?
Sorry, Ben, I was concentrating then on, well, I wasn't concentrating, I was actually thinking of what a weed, some of the flowers that are weeds. Like, we used to class poppies as weeds, didn't we?
Did we?
Yeah, poppies are classed as, they're like, a weed is something that grows just anywhere.
Grass is a weed then, isn't it?
Well, yeah, you think it would be, wouldn't it?
I think grass is a weed, isn't it?
Don't actually know.
Oh, you have to enlighten us. If you are somebody who is watching now going, oh, I think Debbie is using the wrong leaves there, then yeah, let us know. What constitutes...
I won't be offended.
Yeah, what constitutes a weed? Well, Georgina, I suppose Georgina's just said if you don't want roses in your garden and the roses are growing, then a rose is a weed to you. But I can't imagine who wouldn't want to have a rose grown in their garden. Like
daisies, dandelions, they're all weeds, aren't they?
Yeah, but I love daisies. Not so much dandelions.
Yeah, me too. Oh, no, I see. No, I love dandelion clocks. Have you seen that awful thing that people are doing with dandelion clocks? You're talking about when they go blow it. Well, they say blow it and then they stick it in their mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awful. I can't believe anyone would do that.
You wouldn't catch me doing that. I have never done that to anybody.
Have you done that, Ben?
No, of course not.
I think that's awful. I think it's a really awful thing to do to someone. That's horrible. Oh, I couldn't even imagine what that tastes like. You've done that, haven't you? You naughty boy.
Maybe not in recent times. Maybe when I was a kid in the school playground.
I've never even heard of it before. Oh, I've just torn that. And don't worry if you tear it. Look, I'm just going to show that because I've actually torn that, but I'm not going to worry about it because a lot of leaves are torn and petals are torn, so that will still blend in with our flower.
Is it around the same sort of time you used to, what's the sticky weed called that you get? And you get like that and you stick it to somebody's back? Or you get no, not stinging nettles. It's like a sticky weed. It's really sticky, and you just go along and put it on someone's back. You go, you all right, mate? And then it would stick to their back. And you'd also get the little darts as well that you could like chuck at people.
I don't know.
Was that what was that? No, was it barley? I don't know.
Wow, I don't know. I've not lived, have I?
Yeah, you just sort of pick it out and they'd fly quite well and you could sort of chuck a load into people's blazers and stuff at school and then they'd walk home with like this sticky weed and loads of barley stuck to the back and they wouldn't know.
I mean, I know people used to put notes on people's backs.
Well, like kick me. I didn't do that, by the way. I wasn't that mean.
Well, what made you say that straight away?
Because I saw it done. Why, what kind of notes did you stick on people's backs?
I didn't stick any. I was a really good kid.
I was very good, actually. I was. Never had a detention. Never got any lines.
Right, so we've done a few of them and I've already got one. We've got our leaves, even though they're from our poppy, but you will forgive me from that, and it just shows you can mix and match them. So let's bring them all over. And again, doing the same thing. Now with inks, let's just add a little bit of colour to these. So where's my finger? There they are, the little finger daubers. They're probably the best thing to have, but if they're not in stock, we will have them back soon. So bringing in the little finger daubers, I'm going to use a red because I think this will show up nice on the edges. And all you would do is just take them to highlight the edge of those. God, red works beautiful with these. Look at this.
Oh, gorgeous.
Yeah, really gorgeous.
Goosegrass, apparently. Is the sticky weed I was talking about. Oh, sticky bud. Lil J Craft says sticky bud we used to call them. Not sure if it is goosegrass, but I'll have a little look.
Oh, now you said sticky bud. Is that like from the like a willow, like a weeping willow? They do those sticky little buds on them. Is that sort of thing?
What, the tree?
No, there was a bush. Like called not the weeping willow tree, like they had a bush which was like, I always used to think it was like a weeping willow because it had these little sticky buds on it.
Oh, I don't know.
So I'm wondering if that's what it's from.
Sandra just said the person to ask about leaves and plants is Mr. Chivers.
Oh,
yes, Leanne to get him on wake up call.
Yeah, see, Leanne would know all this.
Yeah, I saw her earlier on actually. In the cafe.
I haven't seen Leanne for ages.
Yeah,
apart from on Cartload, yeah. I did have a looky in and see her on Cartload.
Oh, Leanne, if you're watching now, and or Mr. C, if you're watching, do let us know because we're struggling a bit here. You can tell.
I think Simon will be working.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, keep your suggestions coming on what I was talking about. That's definitely barley is the dark thing, but we're not quite sure the sticky stuff. But thank you for all your comments. Glad that you're enjoying the show and glad you're enjoying actually watching these demos and showing how easy it is to put these together. Lots of chat as well that people love to use their mini as you're doing to make their flowers. Super handy, isn't it, the old mini?
It absolutely is. And it's a time saver, it's super easy, it's so quick, it's great if you have children or grandchildren because they can use it no problem at all and not get their little fingers stuck. I don't think there's anything nicer than having kids crafting with you and knowing that they're not in any danger of using something. And the Mini definitely gives them that. And that wow factor that they've created something at the end of it.
Yeah.
So I'm just popping these down into place. And remember, so I'm thinking as I'm going around here, I've got this cup forming here, so you can always turn these round. Again, just be careful where you're putting your fingers with that hot glue. Or you can actually create another one for the base. But look how different that now looks to creating these flowers to one that was completely flat.
Yeah.
So let's pop a few more on there to really build this up.
Lots of people watching. Kathy's in from sunny Dublin. Jen just saying, these are so pretty, Debbie. Good morning from Florida, says For Holidays. Love the flower forming collections. I have these both. They are so nice and easy. Alice says, I think I'm going to love making flowers. Well, you will do if you get your hands on these collections. Renee's watching from Minnesota. And Eleanor says, myself and my daughter and my 8-year-old granddaughter and 6-year-old grandson are on a virtual field trip to Disney World.
Oh, wow.
We're all having fun.
Wow.
Fill us in on that one, Eleanor. What's that all about? That sounds amazing.
It certainly does. So this one's quite hot. I've got a lot of glue in here. So what I am going to do is just let that mould into my ball tool to cool down.
Yeah.
And what that's doing, can you see, it's creating that beautiful flower all around there, which looks amazing. And then we'll just then work that one out.
Which ink did you use, by the way? Beth saying I missed it.
I use the Chinese red. Yeah. Oh no, this is red berries.
Ah.
So that was obviously from our Christmas range. I do apologise. I thought I'd grab the red berries. The Chinese red, which I think would work exactly the same. I don't think we do the Christmas colours anymore.
Oh.
So apologies if they may be on the website because they come out a couple of years ago. That's from our Christmas range, and I'm not sure if we still have them. But it is red berry. If anyone did want to just go and have a look. Right, so I'm getting all my stringy bits everywhere here again, so I'm just moving them all out the way. And all I've done, let's just grab some, I was looking for some white, some grey there. We'll do a grey one. We'll pop those through the middle. So again, I've already got mine threaded up, but they're nice and easy to do. You just need some wire. Popping that through there.
Producer Georgina says you've been sending in some lovely pictures, which we'll have a look at in just a few moments' time. I wonder why you were so quiet, Georgina.
And then all I've done here, Ben, is I've just took some nice papers. Let me clear my ink away. I've just made myself a little card blank with some nesting dies on top. And all I'm going to do is we're going to make one. So using these. Now, I'm not using any heat to manipulate these because actually I think they look really nice on their own. So we're just going to pop some into here.
Yeah.
And then we'll just pop that flower in the centre. So let's pop a blob there.
Just to say as well, Dieta just saying, I've seen some use their embossing heat guns to curl the flowers.
Yep.
You can absolutely use those.
You can do that,
as I said, many ways. You can even, as let me just say, just use the heat off your fingers to, make those flowers do their thing. But yeah, I think the iron's probably the easiest thing. Look at this card though, that's phenomenal.
And it really was just, I mean, I know you didn't see me make the card, but just having those card bases ready and putting those beautiful colours, using those leaves on them, you can really create some beautiful flowers. And I'm doing this quickly, but what I would do is manipulate that a little bit more once my glue has cooled down, because the glue can be quite hot. And there we go.
Absolutely brilliant. Thank you for all of your lovely messages coming in. And we love the fact that there's so many of you already enjoying making your foam flowers, and actually lots of messages coming in from you guys saying you want to give this a go. You want to jump in and grab some of the deals that we've got here as well. So thank you for all of these. Thank you to Dieta, who's just come in with the name of that sticky plant. Some of its common names are catchweed because it catches things, cleavers, gripgrass, sticky weed, Velcro plant, and apparently it's also in some places called sticky willy. Joe B on YouTube. What are you laughing at? Oh, Velcro plant. Velcro plant, yeah. Joe B says. I had to read that one out, didn't I? Come on. Joe B says, Ben, I have a kitten that loves to sit and watch CCTV, but she wants a ringside seat and blocks my view. Seems most insistent when you're talking and when close-up of Crafter's hands. Oh, Joe B, what is the name of your kitten? Let me know, and I'll give her a little shout out and see if we can, I don't know, take a picture of her. Send us a picture of your kitten. We'd love to see that. You can get social with us on Facebook and YouTube and send your pictures to studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Let's just recap on the Rose Garden collection for you, which, do you know what? If you are someone who wants to give this a go and you're thinking, well, actually, I like the idea of the mega bundle, but I don't want to go all in and spend £94 right away, then this is the one for you. If you've never tried it before, grab this collection because it's normally a £24 or $32 bundle that you can pick up today as a Platinum member for under £10 or under $14. You're going to get your traditional rose dyes. Again, perfect to use with your flower forming foam. If you want to use these with your card and your paper as well, you can do. However, we're not just going to give you the dyes within this collection. No, we're going to give you 9 sheets of your foam as well in those 3 beautiful colours. So you've got the colours there to be able to do your foliage as well. And then on top of that, you've got a few in there, just 400 stamens for you to start making those flowers. So again, that is your dip your toe into the water bundle today. £9.58 is the Platinum price, $15, and you'll be getting double points on that as well. But that is on a buy the show for you as well. So if you've loved everything that we've shown you so far, jump in please and grab the mega bundle because it's pretty much everything that we've already shown you on the show today. £94.98, $123.44. You're saving over £62. You're saving over $81, and today Platinum members just £75.98 or $98.75. Within that, you're going to get the Spring Foam Flowers collection. You're going to get your Winter Foam Flowers collection. You've got your Sarah Signature Rose Garden Flower Forming Foam collection, and you've got the original, if you like, the Gemini Flower Forming Foam Dye collection. Loads. It does keep catching me out, Georgina. Now, if you are just today getting some goodies and you're thinking, well, actually, I see Debbie using the mini quite a lot and I haven't got one of those yet, I'd like one. It's a good day to jump in and grab it because we've got it on a great deal for you. We launched this deal yesterday, and while stocks last, this deal will run through Members Week. However, it is going very, very quickly indeed. It is the Gemini Mini. You're going to get this today with a £13 or $16.95 saving if you're in the US. Platinum members get another 20% off, so you're paying just £23.99 or $35.96. Because it is our Club Inspire Members Week, we're going to throw in for free the storage bag, which is rather kind of us, isn't it? And we're also going to give you 50 bonus points as well. Simplicity without electricity, it's portable, it's sturdy, and most importantly, it gives you the power that you would expect from your Geminis, and we've shown that time and time and time again. Whether it's electronic, whether it's a manual one like the Mini, you're going to get that power, that precision of cut as well. You're going to get your 6x3 plates in there too. I say plates, you've got your plastic folder and your shim in there as well, because again, it's so simple, literally whacking your dies into that folder and away you go. It's definitely worth thinking about as a first machine, or potentially as a perfect partner for one of your electronic machines as well. If you're after more foam, whether it be you're looking to kind of stock up the bundles that you've already bought today, or maybe you're just running out of foam because you're already making loads and loads of flowers at home, then we've got some flower forming foam for you. This is a 21 sheet collection, going to give you the greens, you're going to get the whites, and you're going to get those perfect pastels as well. 21 sheets in total, 7 in each of those packs, and today the Platinum price is phenomenal, £9.58 or $15.92. You'll get double points on those, of course, as well, as you will with everything, like you will on these stamens too. The stamens collection is rather good because you're going to get a whole host of different colours in there for you as well. You've got your whites, you've got your metallics, you've also got in there the black ones, and what's the other colour you're going to get? Oh, I've got so many cards. Metallic, I've said, metallic, white, floral bouquet, that's the one I was missing. 1,600 stamens in total, that'll keep you busy, won't it? £6.38 platinum, $9.52. Remember, it's double points on everything. Remember, if you're spending over £10 or $10, free gift time as well. We'll recap on that in just a little bit, but if you've got stuff in your baskets right now, now's the time to be checking out, and we'll come back with some more flower forming demonstrations in just a few moments' time.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today. Hi, I'm Sarah from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can get the best deals and shop while you watch during our shows. The best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. So head over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV Home, where you can see all of our shows, plus exclusive offers, and even shop while you watch. Now, if you want to get involved and comment along, you can head on over to our community pages. Come say hello, ask us some questions and chat along live with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even airplay our shows direct onto your big screen or stream us live through YouTube. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day.
Well done for checking out your baskets, those that did. Eleanor, thank you for coming back, because you were on a virtual trip around Disneyland. Just saying, my 8-year-old's teacher put it up on the school page, so we're all enjoying it. I really like seeing it, as I haven't been to Disney World before. Yes, Arana's just said, I'm going to watch the replay of this show after work. If you have just tuned in, or if you're just dipping in at work, for example, you can come back and watch this show and indeed all our other shows. Best thing to do is go to YouTube, subscribe to our channel, and then you'll be able to watch these shows back at your leisure. Mary Lee just saying, hi from a sunny and hot Colorado, 36 degrees. I'll work this morning since my studio has windows on 3 sides. It gets hot in there in the afternoon. Wow, that is warm. Alan just saying, I was just going to buy all the winter set from HSN, and now I see it on CCTV, so I'm getting it here instead. I'll definitely save on shipping and get to use my club discount as well. And Deborah just saying, hi everyone, was watching in the car whilst hubby drove. I like how Debbie put that card together. I've not seen flowers put together like that. That is the brilliant thing about all of the demos that we've got coming up on this show. And just talking about how hot it's been recently, and Mary Lou saying, oh, it's getting a little bit hot in the old craft room. Can be thirsty work, can't it? Can be thirsty work when you're crafting, especially when it's 36 degrees. What about getting yourself a bit of water, or actually whatever else is you fancy in there. I'm not sure it was water that Sarah was drinking yesterday. But if you missed it yesterday, it's here. We've launched it, the Crafters Companion water bottle. Basically, this started off life as a bit of a gift for Crafters Companion employees. We bought some goodie bags a little while ago, and this was in here. And we thought, do you know what? I reckon our viewers might like a water bottle, and so it proved yesterday, because we officially launched this about 24 hours ago. and hundreds of these flew off the shelf. So if you've missed out, or maybe you're thinking, I've got a friend who would like one of those, grab them whilst they're here. The Crafters Companion water bottles, they're £9.99 or $16.95. Platinum price £7.99 or $13.56. They've got the little lift-up spout there, little carry handle. Very, very handy indeed. As I say, if you want to keep nice and hydrated whilst you're crafting, that is the way to go. Pop it in your basket. Great gift idea for somebody as well. Right, as well as the flower forming that we've got on the show, the mega bundle, we've got some of those smaller bundles for you as well. And I just wanted to show you the kind of original bundle, if you like, really, of your flower forming dies. This particular collection includes your peony dies. It also includes your clover, and your leaves and vines as well, and you're also going to get your border and doily die included with this too. So again, this is a great way for you to be able to kind of dip your toe in the water without having to splash out a fortune. There's your doily right here, which you're going to get within this collection. We'll show you the actual set in just a few moments time. There you go, in fact, and you've got all of those flowers in there as well, your peony, your lily and your clover. So the 3 different flowers that you can make, and then you've got that gorgeous strip and doily die included in there as well. Stock up with the foam that we've got on the show too, because as I've said, we've got all the different foams available for you, but that bundle is £23.20 or $31.20. If you want to go for it individually, and double points for you as well. If you love that with all of the other goodies that we've got, it is available in the mega bundle that we've got on the show for you as well. Thank you for the pictures that you're sending in. We'll have a look at those in just a little bit, but I'm being told it is time for another demo. So we're going to get over the other side of the studio and see what our lovely Debbie is creating. What are you making over there?
Right, so this die is my favourite all-time die. Yeah, I love this one. So this is the peony one. I'm going to be using the peony and the clover, so we're going to show just the difference in them. I love this fluted edge on this one. It doesn't matter what you do with this one, you cannot, in my opinion, make a bad flower. It's such a gorgeous one to work with. So again, we're going to use... Sorry. Ben, you're being very noisy over there. What are you up to?
I forgot I'm on live TV and I still got a mic on. I was just chucking stuff down to the side there. Sorry about that.
So I'm going to be bringing in the mini. Honestly, guys, if you have not got a mini, this is the best thing you can be using with your flower forming foam. I would say nearly 90% of these dies, if not more, will go through your mini, which is amazing. It takes 1 folder, which again, another amazing factor about it. You don't need, there's no complicated platforms. No. You literally just use the 1 folder. You offer it into the mouth. You move this. It's got great suction cups. Like, I'm not even holding that, and look how well that is suctioning to the base of my card. I'm just going to run these through as well. So we've got some leaves. Again, I'm not using leaves that were in this pack. In fact, these ones were from the the vibrant dianthus.
Yes.
So this is the leaf from them. So I thought these are gorgeous leaves, and these ones are great to heat up, and I'll show you how we can heat them up and how wonderful they look, because you really can get a gorgeous realistic leaf with this one. So it's good to mix and match, good to have as many of them as possible. But like I say, if you have got the flower forming foam and you don't have a mini, honestly, it's the easiest thing that you can have to go with them. Oh, just doing that. So we're going to do something also a little bit different. Instead of gluing each flower down, we're going to be picking each one up with a pokey tool. So just a different way of doing that. I seem to have lost my little ones. Must be somewhere.
Oh, they're
still in the die.
Ah.
That would teach me. Just look in the die. I was like, where have they gone? Right, so popping those out. We've got all 4 there. And then we'll start heating those up. So first of all, I'll show you these leaves, because these are amazing. You don't need to leave them for long, because they literally do that curl up. But what I would say, then pull them back on themselves. So when they curl in one direction, just give them a little pull, and look at that effect that you get from there. Gorgeous. So I'll show you that again. As you put that down, it will curl up Oh, that one didn't seem to want to. Oh, there we go. Curl up. The way it curls, curl it the opposite way.
Oh, okay.
And you just give it a little pull, and you just get beautiful shaped flowers that are just realistic. I love the way that these work. And this sort of effect is so much better than having just your flat leaf. So that's our flowers. Now these ones are gorgeous because we're just going to again offer it in, use your ball tool, take that off. And then you're going to fold 2 petals together, then another 2 together, and then you're going to fold all of them together. So those 4 ones together, and then you'll have an odd one which you just fold in. We're just going to turn these, so like fold them in on themselves and just give it a roll. Bring in this mat. If you're not going for this mat, you can just use them. In fact, we'll do that next time and not use that mat, but you can just use your ball tools. Or you can just use your fingers and just manipulate it with your fingers. These tools are just sent to, or are just made to enhance your flowers and just to give you more variety in how you do them. So let's pop this on here. Let's say we haven't got a ball tool. We'll just do this. We'll do it exactly the same. So I'm folding all my flowers together. I'm going to roll that up. And all I'm going to do is twist that in my fingers.
Yeah.
And then just push my thumb and finger into there. So you'll just get a slight, oh, I've just ripped that. Not be so heavy-handed as me there. So again, just gently manipulating those petals. But it just helps to have that ball tool, but it's good to show you just in case you haven't got one, if you want to make them before maybe your ball tool arrives, and you still get that stretched flower look.
Yeah.
But obviously it's not as curved as what you would have with this one, but there are ways around that. So when it comes to putting it together, I've already got some here. I'm going to use my pokey tool. And this time I'm going to take, I was going to say my smaller ones, but I haven't done many small ones. Be very careful because the middle section there isn't that much room. So you just want to poke that through, but not tear where your slit of your leaf is. And we're just going to pop these on top of each other.
So this is a relevant question whilst you're doing this. Carol says, I have trouble with the ones that have a smaller middle. When I poke the wire through, it sometimes breaks the foam open. How could I remedy this?
Which is just what I'm doing now, because yeah, if we look here, you can see where your petal leaves are. What I would say is you need to do what I did before in the demos and put glue between each layer.
Right.
If you're putting them through like this, don't do it with the smaller ones because it will tear them. I would say glue them all first. But if you didn't want to glue them all and you just want to put them through, you've just got to be careful as you poke them through not to go where that slit is. So one more we put on there. You can see, I mean, look at that. This flower is just phenomenal.
Amazing.
It's so pretty, so beautiful. You can't, honestly, I challenge you to go wrong with this one.
And how many, like, what's an optimum amount of layers?
Oh, I love putting, I could just keep going. I just put loads and loads and loads on. Yeah, I love layering them up, Ben. I just think it looks really cool. I think the more you put on, the more realistic the flower looks. So let me just bring that through to put our stamens on that inside.
And of course you could add these to little pins to make little brooches or pop them on little clips to your hair as well.
Do you know what you could do?
Yeah.
Any mums out there that have got sons, they could make a corsage for the wristband. Oh, Ben! You look a little bit like Julius Caesar.
Don't know about that. I'm not sure that's quite what Julius Caesar would have worn, but you know. Sorry, I just put that on because I thought you were going to talk about headbands, but you were talking about corsages for.
Yeah, I mean, you could make a headband, but I was thinking that any mums that have sons, because it's the sons, it's the man that gives the corsage to the girl, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, whichever you want to make, that would be a lovely idea. In fact, I've thought thought I had one, so I'll try and find it. Right, so that one is the peony, and I think you'll agree that's a beautiful.
It's a stunner.
I mean, that's an amazing flower to make. Now, the yellow one looks very different. This is our clover. Now, the clover, you think as in four-leaf clover, they're not really a flower as such, are they? This is how they would sort of look. But look how they look, how pretty they are when you manipulate these with heat. So I'll show you just by popping this one on. It will heat straight away. I'm then just going to, I think this iron must be hotter in one part to another, because I'm noticing some leaves are not heating as fast as the others. So we've got a wonky donkey iron.
Wonky donkey iron.
So just bringing again this in, manipulating those petals, giving that a rub, and using our biggest ball tool just to stretch those.
And just to say as well, Aisha's just saying, I know this is a flower forming show. I don't know if we get time to do this, but it just says, can Debbie show the difference between a paper and a foam flower from the same die? I mean, I suppose...
That's a good idea.
Yeah, you're going to be able to do that?
Absolutely.
Oh, there you go then.
Yeah,
I thought Debbie would be like, oh no, too busy for that. But no, we'll do it. We'll have a look. I suppose the difference with the foam flower is that you can get more realistic flowers and you can get better manipulation, can't you?
Absolutely, yes, definitely. We will show that as definitely, because what we have is quite what I would say ordinary flowers with paper flowers, and you can get just you can't get this type of effect with paper, which is why they then brought out the foam with the flowers.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to keep putting these on, and you can make some amazing flowers just using paper. So it's not like you have to just stick to the flower forming foam.
No.
Absolutely use your paper.
And it's a good backup as well if you do happen to run out of foam at any point, knowing that you can use your paper and your card to be able to make those flowers. But it's entirely up to you. I think, yeah, if you're talking about making more realistic flowers and being able to do more when it comes to kind of manipulating the actual petals, then absolutely it's the foam that you need to go for. But yeah, you can use these for all sorts.
Yeah, absolutely. But look at this for a clover. And the good thing is you don't have to have it in the tradition of what the flower is. You can just, this doesn't want to go through. So maybe either my, it's because the little bit on the end, the metal bit is poking through, so it's not pulling through that hole, and I'll ruin my flower if I do it. So let's take that out. See that tiny little metal bit sticking out there? So let me just use a different one, and hopefully that will go through. But I think I've squashed all my flowers now.
There's lots of chat on the socials about the new water bottle as well. Well, I've already got one, Georgina.
I didn't realise that you all had them here. I ordered mine yesterday, so I haven't got it yet. But,
did you not get the goodie bag?
No, I wasn't here. Have you got goodie bags?
No, I didn't get one.
Oh, I'm going to complain now.
I think maybe it was when you were away for a little while. We all got little. That's how it all
yesterday?
started. No, it was a few weeks. It was probably months ago, I would say. We all got little goodie bags with bits and pieces in.
I never got a goodie bag.
Oh, well, at least you've ordered your water bottle now.
Yeah, I've ordered. I paid for mine, Ben. Paid for mine.
Oh.
Just like our viewers, so I'm happy. That's fine. But look at the two different flowers that we can create there. How beautiful do they both look? I mean, honestly, if you want to be making flowers like this with so many different elements, and if I bring in some other colours that I did, so we've got a pink one there, we've got another lilac one that I put some ink onto, and then these ones are made, so that is the same flower, Ben, but look at the difference that we've made in those. They just look totally different, and then we use another one there with darker buds in them. So lots of different ways that you can do those ones. So if you want the clover and you want the peony, they're the ones to go for because they're amazing.
Wow, so many of you just saying how much you're loving this show. They actually just saying at 5 o'clock we can put wine in our water bottles. Well, you'd have to wait till 5 o'clock, do you not? I mean, seriously. Mary Lee just saying, Ben, I wonder if I filled 12 water bottles, would that let me in my craft room studio when it gets to 96 or 36? What do you think? 12 might just be enough. You might be all right. Thank you for all these messages coming in. Joe B just said, I've sent you pictures of baby Kitty. Oh, Kitty watching the TV. I hope they come through as I had to transfer from one device to another. We'll have a look because I know we'll be showing some pictures very shortly. Georgina, have we got a picture for Kitty come through? She's having a look. Pamela says, I just wanted to pop on and wave hello to everyone. I'm still finishing up preparations for a trip. Joe B, we haven't got a picture of your kitty. You might have to send again. We haven't got it, I've just been told. A kitty, yes. Not a city. She's having a look. As in a cat. What? I can't hear it. She's rabbiting on about something or other. Pam is saying you could use parchment and vellum as well for your flowers. Yeah, absolutely. And Renee and Deborah are just saying beautiful flowers, Debbie. Loving these so much. If you want to go for that collection, by the way, the one that Debbie was just using the flowers from is this one here. It is the flower forming die collection. Kind of like the original one, if you wish. That's probably the best one to show you, actually, because it shows you the different flowers that you get within it. So your peony, your lily, and then your clover. And then you've also got on top of that your border die as well, your doily die, I should say. So it's 13 elements in total that you get there. £23.20 or $31.20 if you want to add that into your basket today. And again, so much versatility. And we'll just stress again that, yes, you know, you have got a peony die in there, you have got a lily and a clover, but you can make these whatever you want them to be, using different colours of flower forming foam, using the white flower forming foam and colouring it with your inks. You can basically be your own florist, make the different flowers, come up with your own type of flower. The world really is your oyster. Now, if you'd rather go for the winter collection, we have that available for you as well. Again, lots of different flowers available for you in this particular collection. It's £18.40 or $23.20 for platinum members, which I just think is phenomenal. You're going to get, you know, as we head towards that point of the year with, you know, Christmas crafting perhaps on the horizon, thinking about making those Christmas cards, then this is something that you'll want to be adding into your basket, because you've got your poinsettia dies in here. So you've got those to be able to make that gorgeous Christmas flower. Then on top of that, we're going to give you your holly. So you get the holly leaves and then those beautiful berries in there too. Then you're going to get your autumn leaves. Again, great just for filling out your cards and your projects, adding that foliage in the background, but great for autumnal and harvest cards. Absolutely brilliant. You've got your Christmas rose included in there too, which is stunning. And then last but by no means least, you've got that die which allows you to create that pine cone. But two different styles on here, just showing you the versatility of the die. That you've got a gorgeous flower here, which is the pine cone there. And I just love this because, as I say, the first sort of flower forming collection, which I've seen that allows you to make a pine cone. That collection is £23 or $29. However, if you're a platinum member, £18.40 or $23.20 if you want to add that into your basket. The Rose Garden collection, this is the one that a lot of you are going for. Loads of you are going for the mega bundle because that's got everything in it. This bundle though is very popular because I truly believe we've got new viewers watching, people perhaps who are just getting into flower foaming for the first time. Then this is great because you're not spending a fortune and you'll get to see what all the fuss is about. You've got your traditional rose in there, which is absolutely stunning. And again, doesn't have to be that, depending on what type of colour of foam you're using or card that you're using, it can be whatever flower that you want it to be. We are going to give you within the collection, however, 9 sheets of your foam. So plenty there to get you crafting. And on top of that, you've also got your flower stamens included too. 400 of those. That's a bargain price. It really is. £9.58 or $13.15 if you're a platinum member. That's also applicable to you if you're a new customer as well. If you signed up to Club Inspire via our website, just taking a couple of minutes to sign up, you will get 20% off your first order. So that will allow you to be able to get that price that we're seeing on screen. And don't forget, it's double points on everything right up until the end of play on Sunday as well. However, if you've loved everything that we've shown you so far, you might just want to go for the mega bundle, because that gives you this collection that I've just shown you. It gives you the original collection, which I showed you a few moments ago, the winter collection, which I've just gone through with you as well, and you're also going to get the spring flower collection too, which are all of these. So these are all included as well in that bundle. So you've got within there your elegant ranunculus. These come with those bigger templates too, so to be able to make even bigger bouquets of flowers. There's your elegant ranunculus. This one here is that gorgeous peony. You've got the dies included in there as well, and as I say, each of those comes with that template to create the bigger ones. That's the poppy. Here is your delicate crocus, and then you've also got on top of that your tulip blooms as well. Add to that we're throwing in the template to allow you to make your florist box, which is just here. Everything that I've just shown you, plus that there is the mega bundle, 82 elements, or you're also getting 400 stamens, of course, yes, and your 9 sheets of foam. It's all this that we're showing you here. Look at that. That is a bundle which is mega. You're saving over £60, over $80. Platinum members take another 20% off. It's a £157 bundle for £75.98. It's a over $200 bundle for $98.75, and you're getting double points, and it qualifies you again for your free gift too. I haven't shouted about this enough during this show. Every day during the event, if you spend £10 or $10, you will get your hands on the free gift. It will automatically be added into your cart, and the gift is different every day. So I would say to you, you know what? Just spending £10 or $10, come back, get some adhesives, get some cardstock, grab the free gift each and every day. That's worth $9.99 or $19.95. Grab it whilst we have still got it. Wow, what a show. Thank you for all the lovely comments coming through. I've just about caught my breath, and Debbie is ready and raring to go over the other side of the studio. A couple of questions coming in, some lovely pictures as well, which I promise we will take a look at in just a bit, but I think we're going to move on to another demo.
Absolutely, Ben. So the Vibrant Dianthus, this range is great because it's got the smaller dies in there. So if I show you this one here, I've got the 2 dies, which I'm going to use on my foam. You get your leaves and the smaller one, but what you do also get, like Ben said, you get your larger templates as well. So I'm going to show you how to use those. So first of all, we're going to cut our smaller ones in here and pop them through our Gemini. So moving that ahead, just running them through nice and quick. I mean, literally in seconds, I've cut out 8 flowers. I mean, that's just ridiculous timing, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And actually, while I remember, I'm going to grab myself, let's do them in a craft cardstock so we can see them. I'm going to cut the same ones out, but we will use what's the word? Craft card.
Just
yeah,
whilst I remember
card.
as well, because I didn't mention it then, the mega bundle is free shipping as well, don't forget, with that mega bundle. So even for US customers too. So even more reasons to jump in and grab that if you haven't already.
So I'm just doing 2 layers, but what I am going to do, because I do have the mini and I'm asking it to go through 2 layers of 300 DSM cardstock, I'm actually going to take it back as well. So just giving it that double cut, but still in record timing getting that cut. So popping that in there, that will cut those out beautifully. So that's them cut into cardstock, and then we've got them cut from our foam. So that's the smaller ones. So we've got 4 of those.
Linda's just asking, has anyone tried using crepe paper to make
crepe
the petals
paper? Yes, I've made crepe paper before, and vellum.
Yeah,
vellum's
parchment.
amazing, works really well. So yeah, you can, the dies are thin metal dies, Ben. So you can, whatever you would normally cut out for your flowers, you can absolutely use these.
Is it harder with crepe paper though? Because I'd imagine no,
the only thing with crepe paper actually is surprisingly thick.
Oh, right.
But tissue paper is more, but tissue paper is a really good one actually. You could probably cut quite a few multiple layers out. That one doesn't want to come apart because it's only 1 flower. I would have been there all day, wouldn't I? Right, so what I am going to do, so what I would say is try them, Ben. Try different mediums of what you like. So I'm folding this in half and half again. I'm going to take this large one. Now what I would do with that is take a marker or a pen or anything really that you can draw around, and all you're going to do is go round onto here. Now I, for quickness, normally just use my scissors and just go round all that detail.
So these are the bigger templates from the spring collection, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so you'll just go round them all the way around. The great thing is you don't have to be meticulous about it. It really doesn't matter, just put in that sort of pattern, because when you start to heat the foam and you're forming it, it really doesn't matter if you're not getting the precise triangle in the top shape. Yeah, just go around that really quickly, and then you literally just take your scissors and just try and cut inside that line. But I always think a bigger line to cut into is better. But it just shows how quick this actually is. I'm just going in and out, in and out. Like I say, I don't need to do that precisely.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to, obviously, then you can. But actually, I think when you're moving it about, you're stretching it, you don't need to be so precise. But once you've cut all them out, you will then get your pile here.
Perfect.
So we'll pop those to the side. And then I'll show you what I mean. So I did exactly the same with these, just cutting them all out. None of them are probably the exact shape, but they will work exactly the same. So popping this on, because we've got that really nice big design. I mean, look at these are just gorgeous to work with. So you've got then, and you don't realise how big they are actually until you start then folding them up, and you can see you've got quite a lot to sort of fold in on itself.
Could you, it's a silly question, you know you drew round it, could you potentially put that in your machine with the foam and like get it to emboss onto the foam and then cut it out that way, or would it not be strong enough?
Hey, go you, Ben. That's a brilliant idea. Yeah?
Would it work?
Yeah, it would work. Yeah, absolutely. I'd never even thought about that.
Thank you.
Yeah, so what Ben is saying is if this was put on top of your foam, run it through your Gemini under your embossing mat, that will push the stencil through and it will give you the shape to cut round.
Hey! I thought that was a stupid suggestion, but
no,
I'm
never.
pleased that worked out for me.
Absolutely.
I was waiting for you to go, no, don't be ridiculous.
I would never
No, I know
say that
you wouldn't.
to you.
I know you wouldn't.
I don't think any idea is silly, and I'm always willing to try. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters what we do. If you want me to try something, just ask away, because I will happily try it.
No, that's absolutely true. I'm sure you, and I'm sure I said this last time, you were one of the first people that I'd ever seen to use the...
We heat embossed the foam, didn't we? Yes, we did.
Yeah, just because someone suggested it. Or maybe you just came up with the idea and just thought, oh, I'll give it a go.
Yeah, I think I come up with the idea. I was doing it and thought, oh, I wonder if that would work, because we were using our pigment ink pads.
Yeah.
And we used it and it worked. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I love coming up with different ideas, and I love people suggesting different things we can do, because we're all learning, aren't we, all the time.
And that's what I love about this place as well. You wouldn't get that anywhere else, would you not? You wouldn't get that on, another channel like this where they just go, oh, let's try something. It might work, it might not work. But I feel like we're all friends here, and if you try something, at least you'll know if it works. You're like, fantastic. If it doesn't work, then at least you know not to try it.
I always think it's no good hiding things, is it? So, if we're going to make, I'd rather that I make the mistake before you made the mistake.
Yes.
So, at least we know whether it works or not.
Yeah. It's what we're here for.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's what's great about our channel, being Crafters TV. It is one big happy family of amazing people, amazing ideas, and I count you all out there under that. It's not just about us here, is it?
Well, no.
It's everybody.
Like you say, how many times have we, been chatting about something and one of you guys will go, oh, what about this? Or try this, or I've done this before. And then we're like, oh my goodness, that's such a great idea.
Yeah, absolutely.
So as much as we give the inspiration, and I think that's great as well, because we've got so many savvy, crafty minds out there watching.
Oh, yes.
If we don't get round to answering questions that come in, I know that there's loads of you out there that will be able to help newbies or, first-time crafters. It's great they're all there to be able to offer ideas and answer questions and inspiration and stuff. It's it's cool. It's cool. I love it.
It's very cool. So I've just got 2 more to do. I'm doing 6, and what I'm doing is going down in stages. So these are our smaller ones. So we're doing that little tiny one. Now if I heat that enough, that will just form its own little like bud in the centre.
Yeah.
So just popping that round and round, and they will just form our buds. And then again we will take our largest one, pop that on the bottom, and then one in between. You can always move them around later. And then we're no, I've done that wrong, haven't I? Put my pokey tool up the wrong way. There we go, that's better.
Kathy's saying, can you use any flower dyes to use with the foam, or can you use the flower, only use the flower forming dyes? Well, you can use whatever dyes you would want, really, but I suppose with the flower forming dyes, you've got the correct sizes, haven't you, to be able to create the bouquets?
Yeah, that's it. But yes, if you've got layering flowers, yeah, I mean they're specifically made for to make flower forming easy.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. But if you've got others, then of course go ahead and use those. So I'm going to pop this on. I'm going to grab myself a little stamen. Oh, put it the right way into the middle. I mean, you don't have to use stamens either. You could just have it. Oh, my stamens have all gone a bit ski whiff.
They have.
Let's pop
Yeah, you
them
could have it
in.
stamenless if you wanted to, couldn't you?
You absolutely could, yeah. So I'm going to pull them right into the centre. But look, I mean, look at that. So beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful flower. So you can see we're getting that really big flower plus the smaller buds on the inside. And then all I'm going to do, Ben, is let's do these other ones. So we've done them in craft card, didn't we? So cut the same flowers. What I'm going to do with this one, though, I'm going to bring in my mat. So let's bring this one in, and I'm going to still use those ball tools, but I'm going to switch it to a smaller one. In fact, let's get my smaller one. And then all you're going to do is round them. So you can still use these. I've got all glue on the end of that. Let's just move that out of the way. So popping that in. So you can see, and then if I just pop that way, that will give me a completely different looking flower.
Yeah. Which way do you go if you're making the pine cone? I just thought of that now because of the colour that you're using.
Oh yeah, you could make that, couldn't you, with the pine cone? Look, actually, if you stack these with the pine cones, you would get a quite a good looking pine cone, actually.
Yeah.
Well, a handsome pine cone.
You are the most gorgeous pine cone that I've ever seen. You come here often, Mr. Pinecone. You're gorgeous.
What a handsome little pine cone. Deary me. And I'll show you actually, Ben, because I do have a pine cone at the side of me. So I'll show you how that works. But it is with foam. But I'm looking, I think it's a very handsome one as well.
Is it really? Whoa! I used to collect pine cones when I was little. Did you used to collect them?
Yes, and we used to paint them at Christmas.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah. Oh, I used to love them. Yeah, only the best ones we used to collect.
Yeah, me too.
Only the good-looking ones.
Can you imagine? Swipe left, swipe right, pine cone Tinder. No. Oh, which way do you go? I don't even know.
You're just my sort.
Which way do you go? I don't even know. Which way? If I like the pine cone, which way do I swipe?
I don't.
Is it right? Oh, hang on, George. Which way is it?
Left is bin them.
Oh, left in the bin. Right is you're a handsome pine cone. Oh, okay. RateMyPinecone.com. There you go. Brand new website coming to you soon.
That's hilarious.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Oh, deary me.
The things we end up talking about.
I need another glue stick. I know. We do talk about such random things, don't we?
Well, you do.
Well, yeah, actually, I think I do.
You started that one off today, not me. Can't blame me for that one. I was setting up my own mowing business yesterday. That was one of the conversations we.
Was you?
Yeah, it was called Moseby Mows. Yeah, and you did say that, Georgina. Moseby mows best. I haven't had any uptake on that. I did say that I was going to start off by mowing Craig's garden for him, and I did say Hannah from Hannah from Warwickshire wanted me to go and mow her lawn, but I didn't have anyone else take me up on that, so it's probably dead in the water, that one. Maybe I'll start selling good-looking pine cones instead.
So there we go. If I show you that flower, we could put a little centre in it, but actually, just out of card, that's not a bad little flower.
Yeah.
So out of card, you can make your dies go to anything. But if I bring this one in, so look at this gorgeous pine cone.
Whoa!
So what you do with the pine cone one, you layer up the leaves.
Yeah.
So, and as you go up to the smallest one on the top, but how how realistic does that look?
I know.
I mean, it's amazing. So yeah, and you could do that out of that die. If you kept building that up and put your smaller ones on top, you could build that up into a pine cone out of your leaves.
Brilliant
which is
stuff.
amazing. Your craft card. And there we go. So another one there.
Love it. The winter foam flowers collection is where you get that pine cone from. Thank you, Joe. You just said you switched computer to send you a picture of a cat. We will look at those pictures. Oh, we've got the cat, so we'll have a look at that in just a few moments' time. I just want to recap on this bundle here, the spring collection, which we've got available for you. So this is the one where you get the extras as well, isn't it? Yes, good stuff. Right, so we're all singing off the same hymn sheet here. This is good news. It's been a long afternoon. So within this collection, you're going to get all of these. The elegant ranunculus. So again, as you saw with Debbie using a little bit earlier on, you've got those templates there to be able to create these bigger flowers. So yes, you can draw around those should you wish. Or, like I said, you could emboss them onto the actual foam itself and then cut them out that way. Quite a good suggestion, that, wasn't it? You've got the dies to go with that as well. So within each of these sets, you've got that. The elegant ranunculus is that one there. This one here is your pretty peony. Then on top of that, you've got this gorgeous wild poppy. Again, the template and the dies for the foliage as well, allowing you to create these really gorgeous flowers. You've got the delicate crocus in there, and then also you have got your tulip blooms too. If you go for this collection individually, it does come with 2 other sets for you as well, which is your vibrant dianthus, and then also your Hyde Ranger Garden. So those 2 come with this bundle as well. And you're also going to get the elephant template there too. That thing that looks like an elephant is the template that you got to allow you to create your florist box. It does look like an elephant. There it is. That's what it allows you to create, your gorgeous little florist box. £33.60 is your platinum price on that, or $42.40 double points. And of course, if you go for this, because it's over £10 or $10, you'll get your Crafters Inspiration issue 30 as well. That is your free gift today, worth £9.99 or $19.95. That comes with this collection. Now, if you're after foam, then good news, we've got foam on the show for you. It's down here. All right, so the foam is available right here. 21 sheets you're going to get in total. 7 sheets of your floral bouquet. So you've got a... Wrong song. Wrong song. Foam on a wrong. Not foam on the show. Well, it could be though, couldn't it?
I didn't realise I sung it out loud.
You did? Just singing to herself over there. You've got 7 sheets of your floral bouquet. You've also got 7 sheets of your foliage greens, as Debbie Robinson would say, foliage. And again, you've got the different colours in there, allowing you to create the beautiful foliage for the beautiful flowers that you can create with the first set. And then also we've got for you your natural white. So this again is allowing you to be able to colour your own flowers up. If you want to just be able to add a bit of colour to the end of the petals, then absolutely you can. That is a must-have. Whichever bundle you're going for today, stock up on that, because the flower forming foam does tend to go out of stock quite quickly, particularly when it's on that platinum price, £9.58 or $15.92 if you're a platinum member. Now, if you want to get the most out of your flowers, I think you've got to go for some stamens as well, and it's a good job we have a stamen collection for you on the show too. So 1,600 in total. You've got 400 of these beautiful metallics. Got a little bit of a shine and a shimmer on there for you. Again, you've got your natural white, so if you wanted to be able to colour these up, you can do 400 of those included in this bundle. Then you've got your floral bouquet, a selection of different colours, which will work really beautifully with the floral bouquet flower forming foam that I've just shown you. And then on top of that, you've also got your black stamens as well. 400 of each, 1,600 in total, £6.38 if you're a platinum member, or $9.52, double points on the lot. Thank you for all of the pictures that you've been sending in. Shall we have a little look and see at some of your pictures? And Molyneux, this is gorgeous. And this just goes to show, actually, that you can create beautiful flowers for so many different occasions. So, Anne, thank you. There's the first one. The second one here, again, lovely spread of flowers there. I love the foliage. So much depth and dimension. And again, from birthdays to anniversaries to this one here, new home, which is gorgeous. Now, Jean Marie Penny, you have excelled yourself here. Look at that. I still haven't seen how that's made. No.
Oh, it's magic, Ben.
It remains a
magic.
mystery to me.
Yeah, it's magic.
I kind of want it to stay that way.
Oh, do you?
I kind of don't want to know how it's done.
And you haven't got a clue?
Well, I've got a bit of an idea, but I just want to think that it's done with like fairy dust or something.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was going to tell you.
Oh,
yeah,
is that
just
what
a
it
sprinkle of fairy dust.
Yeah, I thought it was.
That is gorgeous, Jean Marie, absolutely. And the colours are beautiful.
And then Laura H, looks like she's used the little floristry box that we've got within the collection there as well. That's
so
lovely, isn't it?
Lovely, yes. I love the green centres,
Yeah, I do.
everything. Looks beautiful.
And there we go, getting right close in there. Laura H doing her very best Director George impression with the close-up there. Absolutely fantastic. But it just goes to show again that you've got flowers for lots of different occasions and flowers that you can pop into your little floristry boxes, flowers that you can create with that gorgeous teacup effect, flowers that you can just pop onto cards, home decor projects. I mean, we've got a lovely spread again here for you. Lots of different colours, lots of different designs for all sorts of occasions, for all sorts of people. Do not miss out on these collections, whether or not you are going for the full collection, the mega bundle, whether you're going for the winter collection, the spring collection, the original collection. Do not miss out. Thank you for the comments coming in. Mandy says, I would say you could mow my lawn, Ben, but it may be a bit difficult as we don't have any grass. Well, Mandy, I definitely could not mow your lawn. And Panda Craft says, you can wash my car, Ben. I can't even get the kids to do it. I even offer money to them. They still say, no, it's okay. Well, if you're offering money, Panda Crafts, I am there. Right, let us get going and see some more demonstrations. Have you got, by the way, because there's just a question coming about the template for the florist box. Have you got that over that side of the studio?
I haven't, no.
Oh, I'll have a nip over and have a look in just a second because Aisha was just asking what is the size of the box. So I will go and have a look whilst Debbie gets you started on another demo.
Yeah, so what we've got, I just want to show you this pack of leaves because if ever you wanted some foliage to add into anything that you're doing with your flowers, this is the pack for you. It's the autumn leaves, but look at the gorgeous amount of leaves that you get on here. Really, really impactful, beautiful leaves that you're going to be able to create. These type of leaves, we've got the big leaf here, just really lovely ones. Even if you don't create them out of your foam, you're going to be able to create just gorgeous leaves there, and they have all the imprints, so they actually the embossing detail will actually go in the leaves as well, which are amazing. So a really good set of leaves there. So we've got a few of those already cut. I'm bringing back in that Christmas rose because it's such a beautiful one. So we're going to put some of these together, and then we've got some, and I've not got any foam to demo it. What I did try and do is, and if I just bring these in, this was just white card, and I actually started putting these together to show that if you just use your ink pad, which is Fryer Brown, so I was just using the Fryer Brown, and I've got things caught to my elbow here. I don't know why it's all sticking, sorry. If you just use this and actually dab it onto your foam,
yeah,
white can become whatever colour you want it to become.
Right. Yeah.
And then you can start working these and putting them together to create those pine cones. When before we had different colours of foam, and hopefully we will get some more back in. So that's those ones. We're just going to show how we put our Christmas flower together. So again, using them onto your iron and then folding them on each other.
4 inches by 4 inches, the completed box, Aisha.
Oh,
Just
when
to
it's
let you know.
completed.
Yeah, that's what you wanted to know, wasn't it?
If you've got, what is the, I don't know what the width of it is, Ben, because that's another one that you could, like you said earlier, you could emboss with your Gemini. But I'm not sure
right, yeah.
if it will fit into the Gemini.
So get it out of the box.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it will fit into the Gemini or whether it need the Gemini Pro.
Is it in there?
So just popping these together.
Could
I
you-
think it might fit in the Gemini. Oh, it will.
Well,
In fact, I think it would fit into the Gemini Junior. So let's have a look. Let me see.
I'll put it
No,
back.
it won't fit in the Junior, but you could. So what I would do, you could put that in with your card. You could put that in with your card, and then you can put your rubber embossing mat over it.
Yeah. Right, Debbie.
And you could make the imprint around it and cut it out, so you could do.
Oh dear.
It was something I said which just made it sound even funnier, that's
just,
all.
I twigged.
Oh,
She's mucking about, she's messing about, she's in a silly mood.
I'm trying to be very serious.
I can't imagine you ever being too serious. You guys are all laughing along on the socials as well, so you obviously picked up on what Debbie just said just then. Yeah. Oh dear, oh dear.
Well, George just doesn't know what's going on, but I can't repeat what I said. Oh, dearie me. It's always me, Ben. Always me and you.
I blame you.
Oh, I blame you.
You know what I love most about Debbie? Is when she gets the giggles. Have you ever noticed this? I think lots of you have. She sort of starts off at this going, she doesn't sound like Scooby-Doo, but she starts off at like a low level, and as you laugh more, you laugh.
Does it get louder?
I don't know, it gets higher though. Oh, my voice has got, it gets higher. No. Oh,
it's
dear
very
Debbie.
hot in here.
It is. It's getting hotter and hotter by the second as well. Woo! Oh dear.
Right, what am I looking for?
I don't know.
I've totally come out now. So
Yeah.
I'm looking for my pokey tool. There we go. So let's pop that in. Again, pop in that larger one in first. Then our next one. All I can hear is myself laughing. It sounds awful.
They're replaying the tape, I think. That's what's going on there.
Oh dear. It is so hot in here today, isn't it?
It is a warm one. It is, particularly warm in here today. We had some nice weather here in the UK recently.
Oh, it's been amazing.
And as much as the studio is great, like the air conditioning not at its best currently, but we've had some lovely weather. You were out in the garden all weekend, weren't you? Like I was as well.
have.
Barbecue weather
love
last
it.
weekend.
Absolutely love the weather.
Yeah.
I know, I get sort of it's hot for a lot of people, but I have to say I'm definitely a sunshine person.
Yeah.
I love the summer. Oh,
Well,
I've done that the wrong
Even
way.
if you can just get out and about and just, sit in the shade, that's what I tend to do, just sort of have half an hour in the sunshine, Just
Oh,
get
me too,
sun
yeah.
cream on, go and sit in the shade for a bit, have a
Yeah.
nice drink.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. I've not even had an alcoholic drink, Ben.
You've not allowed one?
No, I haven't had one.
Oh, have you not?
No, I've just been drinking water, I think, just to keep hydrated.
Probably quite sensible, actually. Have you been drinking out of your Crowder's Companion water bottle?
I haven't got mine yet. I'm still waiting for it to come.
have you?
Yeah. I can't believe you all had them before. I didn't even.
I can't believe you didn't get one.
I know.
It's like I can't believe I didn't get an invite to the staff summer party. But there you go. I was the only one not included in the email.
Oh, but I did.
You
send
put me
it
right
to
though. You did put me right.
I did send it to you.
Yeah.
So we've got some here. So we're going to put a little Christmas card together. So this will be. I'm quite excited about this. It's probably my first Christmas make I've done for ages. So I've just took some papers out of one of Sarah's signatures book. I've done myself a circle in the middle with my nesting dies, and then added that extra rim there as well. And what we're actually going to do is pop these together. But before I do, I'm only going to do one side. So I'm going to pop that there. Let me just going to find my tape pen. There we go.
Yeah. Lots of love for your giggles again, Debbie, by the way. Joe and Marie just saying, I still get a giggle at Debbie's laugh. Yolanda says Debbie's lost it. And Joe Marie say, reminds me when she was doing glue school.
Oh, that's mentioned every single show.
What happened on that glue school? Love Debbie's laugh, says Betsy, it's infectious. I love it when Debbie gets the giggle, says Sarah. Mandy Doodlehand says, I absolutely love Debbie. She makes me laugh. Her laugh is so infectious.
Oh, thank you so
the
much.
laugh that keeps on giving, isn't it?
Oh, it's just, I can't help myself, honestly.
No, one of the
I've
giggliest,
always been a bit of a giggler.
giggliest, happiest people I know is our Debbie.
Right, so what we've got here is these are some of the little ones I've done as our cone. What's it called? Pine cone, couldn't even think of it.
Pine cone, yeah.
These are handsome little guys, these ones. So we're going to pop one into here. We're going to use our little flowers for the inside. I am going to cut these down because what we're going to do, I've just made smaller ones. So can you see just with the smaller ones how beautiful you can get that little Christmas flower?
Yeah.
Looks amazing. So I'm just going to take the ends off there and use our hot glue gun to pop them on the inside. So my glue doesn't want to come out today. It's playing me up. And then we'll do some extra bits just in here. And pop that into place.
Don't forget as well the deal that you got on the screen there, free shipping as well as your double points. As well as getting that free gift as well. So if you are looking to get an absolute steal of a deal, this is a great way to go for it. And I say free shipping on that as well, that particular deal, which means I think anything else that you then pop into your basket, you'll get free shipping on as well, which is rather handy. And rather cool. So yeah, get shopping. If this one is a little bit out your budget, don't worry, because as I said, we've got so many different bundles for you to go for. And Christine has just said, Ben, could you do a close-up on your demo stand, please? After we've seen this demo, we'll have a look around at all of the cards that I've got on my little stand over here. Absolutely.
Right, so we've got those ones and we're just going to decorate the outside edge. So let me just cut these down as well and add those to the side.
We've only got about 18 minutes left, and
Wow,
we'll be
where has
voting
that
on
gone?
the demo of the show. I am relying on you, by the way, Debbie, to win demo of the day today, because Craig's card that he did during Wake Up Call, I need, because it's a Father's Day card, and he said that I can give it to my dad.
Oh, that's nice.
But I obviously need you to beat him, because otherwise it will stay on the shelf till Sunday. No, well, that wasn't the reason. George was going, oh, the only reason why is because Ben hasn't sorted anything out for his dad. I just thought it was a nice card.
Yeah, so you thought you'd have it.
I thought I'd have it. I had all the plans, but it was better than the plans that I had.
I haven't seen it yet. I might want it.
Too late. I had first dibs on it. I bagsied it.
Right, so let me just use my dotty tape pen and we would just add on this little winter wishes. So adding it on just to this small little die cut. It's what I love about these dots. They were even the smallest little intricate die we can pop onto there. Oh, pop that in the centre. Just make sure I get that straight. So just move that up. Just need to, oh, I think I've twisted that. That doesn't look right.
Oh no, yeah, it needs to go the other way.
Oh yeah,
up,
there we go.
There we are,
That's right, yeah. There we go. And then I've just got a bow to pop on the top there to finish that off.
Love it.
And there we go. So turn that round and we've got our beautiful winter wishes there, and then just on the inside, should have brought that down a little bit more, but you can see them through the top there. But there we go.
Perfect. That again, oh, your bow's fallen off. That again, that collection is included within the mega bundle, as we've already said. 82 elements, 400 stamens, 9 sheets of foam, free shipping included as well. However, if you did just want to go for that collection on its own, you can do. The winter collection is available for you as an individual bundle. So within that collection, you are going to get your Christmas rose. You've also got the ability, if you go for this collection, we'll get the details up of the winter collection. You've got your harvest leaves, your autumnal leaves. You're then also going to get your holly included as well. And then on top of that, you've got the dies to be able to make your poinsettia. And finally, those dies to be able to make the gorgeous flower or the pine cone as well. So plenty of versatility within that collection for £18.40 or $23.20. Double points on that one. However, that is available, as I've said, in that mega bundle as well. If you want to go the whole hog and grab everything, that's the way to do it. It's a big saving, over £62, over $80, and the platinum price on that today is £75.98, $98.75, and you've got double points on that too. That does, of course, allow you to get your free gift for the day as well. Lots of love for Debbie's last demo coming in. Absolutely love it, Debbie, says Panda Graphs. Gorgeous, says Rose Baker, and plenty more besides. I tell you what, before we just give you more details on some of the goodies that we've got on the show, including that water bottle, let's have a look at the demos that Debbie has brought to us over the course of the last hour and 45 minutes and get you voting on your favourite. So, Debbie, take us through everything that you've made over the course of the last hour and 45.
Well, it's all flowers.
Yes.
So how about we do one as a bundle of flowers. So
oh,
these
okay.
are all our different flowers.
Yes.
And then 2 as our first card we put together. And then 3 as the one we just done.
Right. So, 1 bundle, 2 your sort of spring card, and 3 your winter card. Let's give you, you got ages today. Let's give you 8 minutes to get your vote in. So good luck with that, and we will find out your winner just before 5-2. Now, as is always the case when we bring you our flower forming shows, you do love to send in your pictures, and we've got plenty to show you. So let's have a little bit of a look at what you've been creating with your flowers. Lynn Jones, thank you so much for sending yours in. Oh, I love that. We've got the close-ups here as well. I love the way that a lot of our viewers are using like the green within the centre of the cards as well. It looks gorgeous.
Yeah, it looks really lovely. Look at them flowers. They look amazing. And do you know what? I think more is more, which is beautiful when you're putting them together like that. Looks absolutely glorious.
Hang on a minute, right? Look at the next picture.
Wow.
Look at Laura's. That is unbelievable. Is that where is that? Is that just in a
chandelier? It looks like it could be in a conservatory, yes.
Yeah, but that looks to me like that should be like at a wedding or something like that.
Yeah,
like,
I thought that's what it possibly was, in a conservatory. That's incredible, Laura.
Laura, if I was to have a conservatory, I would definitely want to have it decorated like that.
So
that's
lovely.
Stunning. And Michelle Butter, look at yours.
Oh,
this is gorgeous.
That is so lovely. So lovely.
Again, with that pouring design, which just looks amazing. Don't want to know how it's done. Fairy dust. Then Renee's been working with some of the succulents as well from the Sharon Callis collection, and these are just as gorgeous.
How beautiful is that? And wouldn't they look lovely if they were done in foam as well? Not really thought about the succulents, but they could be done in foam.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Renee then also bringing us another one of her projects.
Oh, what a gorgeous card. And it just shows you like a simple sentiment, but that beautiful, stunning flower is all it needs on a card. It looks amazing.
Now, Jo said she sent in a picture of a cat, but this is Martha's cat. So Jo B, we haven't got your picture, but we've got Martha's picture.
Look at that.
Oh. Hang on a minute, mate. So, Jo, if this is you, let us know. But Martha, there's your cat watching the show. Really does look like the cat's concentrating on the show. These are from Jo. Yeah, I love that. And then there we go again, the little kitty.
Oh, so cute.
I love that. I love the fact that we've got pets watching us. On the show as well. You didn't tell us what your cat was called, but thank you for sending in those pictures. And I love the fact that we are entertaining humans and felines alike. Right, loads of you have been chatting about the water bottle, which we launched yesterday, and it is still available for you. Hundreds of those have already flown out of the door. If you want to be one of the next people to grab it, get it in your basket today. £7.99 if you're a platinum member, $13.56. Super, super handy, particularly this time of the year when it is getting warm. If you're heading out and about, you've got a little flip top spout on there, nice little handle to carry it around with, and of course it is in crafters colours. You've got the little Crafters Companion logo on there as well. Why would you not want one of these? I would suggest jumping in very quickly to grab them because we don't have massive amounts of stock, let's just say, particularly after yesterday when loads of you were jumping in and grabbing these, just like our Debbie did too. So £7.99 or $13.56 if you want to be one of the very first. Holds 800ml as well. Got that flip top straw lid, super handy. Definitely one to pop into your basket. We've literally got just less than 10 minutes remaining. You've got about 5 minutes left to get your votes in on the demo of the show, and I think we are just able to squeeze in one more quick demo because I can see Debbie furiously cutting some foam over the other side of the studio. There's one question which I've just remembered. I tell you what we'll do. Sorry, thinking of too many things. George, could you please do a little close-up of my shot here, because Christine wanted to see all of the different projects that we've got within that collection there. So again, kind of you got a little bit of everything here with lots of the different flowers that we've got from across the collections, with the poppies and the roses and the tulips in there, the dianthus, the ranunculus. And again, what I love about this particularly is that we've got a little wreath here, we've got card makes, we've got little displays, if you like, as well, just using little pots that you can pick up fairly inexpensively and just make these as little table settings, just make as little, home decor pieces. I just think, it just makes it so easy to create some beautiful pieces for your home. And the great thing about these as well is that you don't have to tend to them. I don't know if you're like me, but whenever we get flowers, they tend to disappear very quickly. I buy my wife flowers now and again, and you know how much they can cost, don't you? And then of course you don't water them and they're died within a few days. But just the ability to be able to, keep little jars and bottles and, create some really gorgeous pieces, not just card making. And that I think is shown within this particular sort of bundle of cards that we've made there. So there you go, Christian. Hopefully that has helped you just a little bit. The other question which somebody asked, and I won't be able to find it now, will I? But it was something to do with it just cropped into my mind because of the Sharon Callis collection. You get the quilling dies. Yeah. Would that work with the foam?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it would.
Question answered.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, someone asked that question, but yeah, give it a go then. If you've got those, why not? Why not? Right, what are you doing over there?
So I'm doing something really quickly, just so you can see. I thought I'd do a poppy, but instead of drawing around it, all I'm doing, can you see, I'm just wiggling around the leaves with my scissors, because your template's quite strong. So just be careful, obviously, not to trim into it. But even when I'm hitting it, it's not cutting it. And you don't have to be too particular, like I said before. It's just wiggling the ends of those petals, and you're saving so much time. And I've cut through 4 layers in one go, so it's just tidy up that end one. And I've just cut that in the big one and the small one. Keep all your little bits, because your little dies, you get dies in this, so this one here, you get this nice little leaf one. So in fact, let's just quickly, I must have some spare green. Oh, there we go, look, this one here. Let me just cut a little piece. We only really need one piece, don't we? So let's just cut that out, run that through the mini. So let us know if you have got a mini. I'd love to know how many of you have got a mini. Because it is my choice of machine, especially when working with the flower forming foam. Yeah. It's just super easy, it's quick, it's reliable, it cuts first time. It may be a mini machine, but it is really mighty. It has the name of the Gemini. So you've got your little centerpiece there that goes in your poppy. Brilliant. Then we've got our poppies cut out. So in no time at all, I've cut out those big ones and then the medium sized ones. And if you want smaller poppies, then you can use your dies in that collection, and you're getting your leaf dies in there, and 2 smaller ones, and then that little, let me pop that back on so it doesn't go missing, that little stamen piece. And then we're going to just bring our iron in, place that onto the iron. Going to bring in my ball tool. I love the way these feel. Do you know, this is the one that I think is the most like the flower using the foam. Okay. Because poppies have that real, I don't know what the word is, they're almost like a taffeta material. They're quite flimsy. Yes. And the foam is like that when it's heated. So just giving these a rub. And using that big ball tool, we're just going to stretch around. And it gives us those real, I mean, it really does come together so well. I mean, look at that. It looks like a beautiful poppy shape there. So let's do another one.
Thank you for all your votes, by the way. Voting is now closed on the demo of the show, so please do not vote anymore, as your vote will not be counted and you may still be charged. I've always wanted to say that. You won't be charged, obviously, because you're voting on Facebook and YouTube, but yeah, we've got the result of the vote. Now loads of you just saying, yes, I do have a Mini. Bettina says I have a Mini. Karen says I have a Mini and a Midi. I found out yesterday, I think, when we launched the deals on the machines, I think lots of people like the Junior and the Midi pairing, which we chat about quite a lot. A lot of people saying that like their electronic machine of choice is the Junior, and then lots of people loving the Mini, just for days when you don't need to use the Junior, when you just want to do like a little, quick run through, a quick die cut. For things like this, for example, as well, absolutely perfect for that. And lots of people chatting about having the Mini for children, and the granddaughters and grandsons as well. It's a nice little first machine, isn't it?
My granddaughter's got one. I bought her one.
Yeah, oh, really?
Yeah, she loves it. Absolutely loves it. There's nothing better than a child cutting something out when their understanding of how they've done that.
Yeah.
They literally, I mean, Ruby's been crafting with me since she was 2.
Yeah.
And now Ava's just turned 2, so I'm hoping she'll start to get really crafty.
What was it like crafting with a 2-year-old?
Well, she's always been crafty. She just loves it.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. Ava doesn't seem to have she'll just look at it and scribble.
Yeah.
But Ruby, even at 2, was really concentrating on what she was doing. So absolutely loved it. Right, so we've got our flowers here. Let's pop them together. So I'm going to put my glue onto the first pot. So just that globule of glue, putting that down into there. And then, is that a funny word? That is the right word, isn't it?
Globule's a word.
Globule, yeah.
Yeah, it's better than saying blob, isn't it?
A blob,
blob
of
of
glue.
glue.
I do say blob as well.
Blob.
Though.
A globule is good. Globule.
Globule. So popping that into place. We've got quite a nice full poppy. And then I'm going to just put the this green piece in the centre. And then what we're going to do is add our stamens. So our black stamens right through the centre. And then pull that. Oh, we've stuck it to the mat. Pull that through. Oh, I've pulled the whole thing through. I didn't want to do that, but we'll see a little bit there of the greenery. But look at that for a poppy. I mean, it really is so beautiful. You can sort of move these around. It's just one of the gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous flower there.
Absolutely stunning, and a great way to wrap things up. Hopefully you're convinced now why you need to be getting some sort of flower forming bundle within your life. If you want to go for the mega bundle, everything that we've shown you on the show for that amazing platinum price, double points, and of course you're going to get free shipping on that as well. You can continue to buy and check out after the show. Please do not miss out. Just before we tell you the demo of the show that you voted on, don't forget, still to come tomorrow midday, wake up call with myself and Craig will be back at 7 o'clock Eastern time. We'll be looking ahead to some of the goodies that we've got coming up tomorrow, but you have got to be with us at 7 o'clock here in the UK tonight, 3 o'clock Eastern time. We have got the official launch of Subs box number 37 with those pop-out characters, but I think even more exciting than that, we've got the official launch of those acrylic paint markers. They have been flying out of the door. We showed you them a little bit earlier on a wake-up call. Loads of you have bought them already. For those of you who haven't, I can guarantee you'll be buying them. And if you've already got them on the way to you, loads of demos coming up. I might even have a little go myself, but just don't laugh at me colouring if I do, all right? No, you won't. I have got a winner for the demo of the show. The winner of the demo of the show is... It was super close, apparently, between 2 and 3. But 3 won.
Christmas one.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, beautiful. Thank you very much.
There you go. We shall pop that up onto our Walk of Fame for the day. It will be up against Craig's dad card from a little bit earlier on. And of course, whatever Debbie makes in just a bit. Are you looking forward to our launch party in just a while?
Oh, I can't wait. Honestly, when you see the markers, and bearing in mind I am no artist whatsoever, but I can use them and there's something that you're going to be at. They're just the usability of them you're going to absolutely love. And I'm going to show you so many different things that you can scribble on. forward to.
I am looking forward to it. Thank you so much to Debbie. Thank you so much to you for watching. Make sure you check out your carts, check out your baskets, and we will be back with you in just a couple of hours' time. Bye for now.